A very good evening. Welcome to the stream. Here is the gift that keeps giving, the sport of black ball. One of the biggest games today on the continent of Africa. One of the most talented players two of the most talented players on the continent, Caesar Chandiga and Jeremiah Naido from Uganda and South Africa, respectively, facing off in this double elimination competition for a place in the grand final. My name is Peter Chobe. Welcome to the stream, and live commentary will be proceeding in a while. And just like the name of this page, Caesar starts the match with a break and finish. It's Caesar 1, GANDA-GANDA 0. They are racing to 9. Once again, it is the first live final, of which you would call the winners' final. GANDA-GANDA to break. Hits the first ball, sinks in one red. Balls are evenly scattered, but yet after scattering evenly, they kind of come to pile up. But this should not be a very good problem, a very big problem for GANDA-GANDA. He will surely make an apple of himself. If he doesn't, it will be an underperformance. These two players have faced off 3 times in the past. All of them in money matches. They have never faced off in a tournament of this kind, not at this stage. 3 money matches, 2 of them happened in Tanzania, in the city of Dar es Salaam earlier this year. The first one of those was won by GANDA-GANDA. The second one of those was won by Caesar just the following day. And to make it clear, to get out a clear-cut winner in the money match front, the 2 of them were paraded for a money match just 3 days ago on the eve of this tournament, and the money match was won by GANDA-GANDA. The score was 15-12 as GANDA-GANDA misses, unexpectedly misses, and for the fact that the opponent is Caesar, I would say dangerously misses. It is only against players of this level that you see a very, very serious face from Caesar Chandiga. The 2 players are both attack-minded, but different senses of attack when they are on table. GANDA-GANDA does it with speed and accuracy as well as skill. Caesar is a skillful player of himself, but he's so keen on setting a rhythm and going by it, taking a bit more time between shots than GANDA-GANDA, but ensuring that he perfects exactly what he intended. He is from the East African country of Uganda. GANDA-GANDA is from the proud Southern African country of South Africa. Caesar is predominantly a black ball player. GANDA-GANDA ventures into black ball like he's doing now, but most of the former matches he's having, especially on the South African national team, he plays 8 ball. It is in this coming year that the South African federations are agreeing to allow players to participate in both black ball, 8 ball, snooker, hay ball, any other discipline, even if they may not subscribe to the organizing board. Caesar in attack, I think he will draw the white ball backwards to bounce off the cushion to try and open up the black. It won't come easy, but it will be possible. As if he was listening to me, does exactly that. White ball is not perfect for him. One shot I think is possible, since the player on table is of the ability of Caesar, is pot that red off, to pot black off the red, the second red, not the first red direct in the pocket. It must be what he's targeting to do. Look at this. Doesn't get the perfection. Advantage. GANDA-GANDA. His real name is Jeremiah Naido, a humble servant of South African pool, mostly for black ball, does a lot of the money matches and a very good one at them. He is the defending champion of this very competition when he won it last year after defeating Mzamo in the final. He is the fastest player on the African continent, in my opinion. Even Jinta doesn't come close. When it comes to speed and accuracy, that's GANDA-GANDA. With the equalizing frame, South Africa 1, Uganda 1, Jeremiah 1, Caesar 1, Resto 9 for a place in the final. Caesar's break is a fair break. 2 balls spotted, 1 yellow, 1 red. White ball is very tricky, as you can see. Almost sunk into the pocket. He's going for the yellows. He will want to sink in one in the center pocket, which he does. White ball is pretty much accurate. This is a game he will play to finish anytime, any day, any stage of the tournament, against any opponent, even if the opponent is GANDA-GANDA, even if the stage of the tournament is the winner's final. Once again, the tournament is double elimination. The player who wins this match will have won the winner's bracket and will have a +2 head start in the grand finale. Once again, the organizers have scrapped off the 2 lives for whoever wins the winner's bracket, and they are stopping the second life at this stage of the winner's final. In the final, we shall only have 1 match, come what may. There would be second life of the player who wins the winner's final, which is this match, is compensated by a 2-game head start in the grand finale, grand final. I hope that one is clear. GANDA-GANDA in attack. He is called GANDA-GANDA, which in South Africa refers to a bulldozer. They say he crushes his opponents as does a bulldozer. In fact, GANDA-GANDA means crushing, and it is the bulldozer which does the crushing. On the other hand, Caesar is called the Scorpion, a nickname given to him by his fans because they say he stings his opponents like a Luo scorpion. One of those skill sets of GANDA-GANDA which are wowing the crowd. They love what they are seeing. I need to say that GANDA-GANDA is the most popular of the non-Zimbabwe players in Zimbabwe. I think they fell so much in love with him when he won this very competition last year. But on the table, I have to say that he's a very, very lovable person, especially because he entertains with speed and skill and accuracy, as he is just doing now, punishing each and every miss of Caesar. And now GANDA-GANDA leads 2-1. The scoreboard on the bottom, on the middle left of your screen, is not representative of the players by names, but by the national flags of their respective countries, with the South African flag on the left and the Ugandan flag on the right. Jeremiah Green 2, Caesar Chandiga 1, race to 9. This time, GANDA-GANDA sinks in the white ball on the break. He had a good 14 on the last games, in the last games on the break yesterday evening when he was taking on Victor. And it is easy to realize that his breaks were by playing the second ball, not the first ball. The second ball is one of the balls that the player may be able to hit direct during the break. The second ball he sees not the ball on the tip of the rack. And in my opinion, most of the times when these players break by hitting the second ball, it is an effective break. First of all, the balls are scattered to maximum, and secondly, it is difficult for the cue ball to be potted. So it is very likely that that player will make an apple in case he avoids fouling on the break, or at least sinks in one ball. Caesar in attack. He has had two similar opportunities today, and very uncharacteristic of him, he has been failing to finish off the games. Here is a third. He comes to this tournament very young in age, tender age of 23, born in Moyo district in the West Nile region of Uganda, to a Madi dad and a Langi mom. Was raised in Lira. When he went to live with his mother, went to Arua, further West Nile, for school. In the holidays, he came back to stay with his mother in Lira, where he learnt the game of pool at Hawaii Sport. And when he became a semi-professional player, at least playing in the Uganda Pool League, he moved to Gulu district further north, where he became adopted by the Gulu Pool Association, playing one season in the Uganda Pool League with Diana Gardens Pool Club before he joined Kampala Central Pool Club in the main National Pool League of Uganda. He became a regional star as he plays a massive shot and finds his ball, at least avoids making a foul. GANDA-GANDA to respond. He needs one big shot, especially considering that yellow ball, which is dead, frozen against the cushion in the background of your screen. The rest of these balls shall be no problem for GANDA-GANDA. Even a frame like this one, he will not want to play snooker. He will not want to play touch-touch. He is the only player who is confident enough against whoever it is their opponent to attack a game, even appearing as these yellows. And of course with a good reason, because he has the ability to do so. Look at the white ball movement, making things look so easy in very little time. Maybe he's not very convinced with the resting position of the white ball, but skill is not a problem. Potting is not a problem. This time he fails. I think he was right to nod his head in dissatisfaction of the resting position of his white ball. Not very convincing, but he will want to sink it in the corner pocket which he successfully does and equalizes for the second time in the match. Caesar 2, Jerry 2, rest to 9. The big reward for the winner of this match is not just a place in the grand final, but also the chance to start with +2 games in the grand final against whoever it will be, but it shall definitely be one of the traveling Zambians, either Victor or Kelvin or Ade or Mofia. 2-2, rest to 9. It is reaction time from Jeremiah Green, having witnessed the break of the cue ball on the break. The breaks for both players have not yet been convincing. The game is being played at a high level, but the breaks not so much. This is why he is the fastest player on the continent. He takes no time punishing off players for mistakes. He is a very quick thinker and a very accurate shooter. He's the fastest player and the player, in my opinion, who is endowed with the best ability to pot on the African continent. Yes, he is, in my opinion. Aiden Joseph is more accomplished in terms of achievement, also has a better head-to-head, also a very entertaining player. But GANDA-GANDA is a very uniquely gifted player in his own capacity. Not so sure that the black has a passage in the corner pocket. I think he sees the passage and uses that passage to sink it in for the third time in the match. Jeremiah Green 3, Caesar Chandiga 2, rest to 9. A big shout out to you all watching from your respective locations. We are only 5 games into the match. It is the earliest at which we have gotten to the 1K mark watching live. You do not need to blink, especially when GANDA-GANDA is on table. He is so unforgiving when you pot the cue ball. He can win games he's meant to win. He can win games he's meant to lose. That is why he, in the eyes of many, starts this tournament as the nominal favorite to win it. And just to make matters worse, should he win this match, he will have +2 head start in the final. It is now him on the black for the second time, maybe in the last 3 minutes, and sinks it in as if to try to break the black ball. GANDA-GANDA 4, Caesar 2, rest to 9. Caesar breaks, pushed by his fans. This time it is a fair break with white ball remaining safely on the table. Goes for the Reds. Closes the table on the Reds. This is by any stretch of imagination an apple loading from Caesar. You will have to help me count the number of apples and 1 visit clearances in this match, because it is very easy to lose count, especially when the players are Caesar and GANDA-GANDA. This time Caesar misses at the time when he should not be missing. GANDA-GANDA can be very unforgiving when you do not utilize the opportunities you have. The 3 balls on the top end of the table are now spaced well enough for GANDA-GANDA to finish the 2 balls nearest to your screen. On the bottom end of the table, not so much. But you and I know that GANDA-GANDA has the ability to produce a special shot which can turn a bad game into a good one. Keep your focus on that yellow ball, which is closest to that red ball on the near the bottom left corner pocket of your screen. Keep an eye on it. It is where the money is. The movement of the white ball suggests that he probably wants to make a combination shot, put both yellow and red in the same pocket. No matter which ball goes in first, it will be a legal shot, and does it to perfection. Makes this sport look so easy, especially given the little time he takes between shots, and sinks in the black for the 5th time. Look at the reaction of the crowd. They are more or less a GANDA-GANDA crowd. GANDA-GANDA to break. Hits the second ball this time. Puts 1 yellow. Table remains open. The yellows are very well scattered. The reds are very well scattered. Another apple in the making from GANDA-GANDA. He respects his opponent. Caesar was the last player to make a very convincing victory in a money match against GANDA-GANDA way back in Dar es Salaam. GANDA-GANDA paid back 3 days ago. He wants to re-emphasize his dominance against Caesar by winning this match. Thank you for watching. Peter and Sereko Chikawa, Ricky Senta Mushafik, Sifiwe Kauta. As we enjoy the GANDA-GANDA show, in the winners final of this ongoing double elimination comp at Queen's Sports Club in Bulawayo. This is the shot most likely to open up the black. Yes, to open up the black. Don't blink. Black is open. Another apple in the making. He doesn't just open up the black, he opens it up and sets it as well. This time, for once, yes, for once, GANDA-GANDA misses. How will Caesar react? It's not yet over. You would be very wrong to think that it is done and dusted when you lead by 3 games when your opponent is Caesar. Even if you are GANDA-GANDA, it is not yet over. For GANDA-GANDA, 3 for Caesar. Rest to 9. This time, a dry break from Caesar is more than enough opportunity for GANDA-GANDA to push, to stretch his lead further. He wants to be in the final with a very big advantage. He wants to defend this competition. He is here for only one reason: the money. This time he misses. At the end of the day, even the potting machine GANDA-GANDA is a human being. He can miss 1 or 2 balls. Maybe he's feeling the weight of his opponent, who has not lost any of his composure, despite the fact that GANDA-GANDA has had a very better start. All that Caesar needs to do is start pulling one game at a time, taking it one at a time. A rest to 9 is not a short race. At the end of the day, his quality can push him through. GANDA-GANDA, I would say, has gone through more tough opponents to reach this stage than Caesar. Remember his victory against Royd from Zambia. Remember his victory against Victor, yes, from Zambia. Caesar's toughest opponents have been Kelvin from Zambia and Jinta from Malawi. Whoever wins this match will head to the grand final as the overwhelming favorite for victory, not only because of his ability, but also the +2 head start, which is replacing the second life in the final. Accurate from Caesar. I am not sure he has a very good grip. Maybe he can only put it off cushion, maybe direct, I'm not so sure. He's dragging the white ball and is accurate. Caesar 4, GANDA-GANDA 5. We are halfway through the match. Race to 9. Too close to call. This is the 2014 African champion Ishmael. Talk to the people about how you see this match.
It's a fantastic match to watch. These guys are finishing from anywhere. Really, the African pool is growing. I think we've got a chance in the future to battle against the UK guys. The guys are playing very good pool, very good class. Really happy to enjoy, and I'm watching the guys. They are playing a very good game.
Okay, and call this game. Who is winning it?
Who's winning it?
Is it your guy or the Ugandan?
I would like Jerry to win, of course. But also Caesar, you can't take anything away from him. Very talented, very classy, composed. So right now, I think it's still a 50-50 game. You can't really tell who's going to win the match right now. Maybe up until towards the end of the session, because remember, it's only 4 frames for Jerry, 5 frames for Caesar. 1 frame doesn't make any big difference in this kind of a game, you know. These guys are finishing anytime, so it can be 5-5 from now, so you'll never know.
That is the African legend, Ishmael Mteta from South Africa, with an insight, and of course a very beautiful insight into the match. Your name, where are you from, and your insight about the game?
My name is Chendai Charuka from Zimbabwe.
And your position, just tell them your official position in the Zimbabwe society.
I'm an honorable MP, and I'm the chairman of PU in Bulawayo. I'm enjoying game here, and Caesar is now at another level. Yeah, the way he's playing, everybody is enjoying. And if he wins this, I'm going with him all the way to Kampala to Uganda. Tickets I'm going to buy.
Thank you very much. That is the temporary Caesar manager for his stay in Zimbabwe. Honorable Member of Parliament and the chairman of the Bulawayo Pool Association. The bad news for Jerry is that the beast in Caesar is starting to unleash. Whoever you may be, it cannot be welcome news for you when you are playing against this young man. He's up against the black. If under no pressure, he will put it even with his eyes closed. Here he will have to concentrate. And there he sinks in. Caesar 5, Jerry 5, South Africa 5, Uganda 5, smiles in Gulu, smiles in Lira, smiles in Kampala. The warring starts in Johannesburg. Caesar 5, Jeremiah 5. Caesar to break. Hits the second ball this time. Balls are well scattered. Break is fair and sinks in one ball. The table is open. It is looking tricky, but there is no ball on table, which is not portable. The two players met in a money match at the same venue, on the same table. On that day, GANDA-GANDA came victorious. He has had a better start. He has won the games he should have won. He also punished Caesar for his mistakes. But for the last 15 minutes, Caesar has come back into his real element, which moved him from Gulu in northern Uganda to be the Uganda national champion and incoming seed number 1 for the year 2024. He's up against 4 yellow balls for taking the lead for the first time. A little bit of luck in not potting the white ball. Of course, you do not need only to play well, you also need a stroke of luck. Once again, I would say lucky for the second time in the same match. An apple. An apple. Loading for Caesar. That is nothing short of accurate. Caesar against the black and sinks it in. Caesar 6. GANDA-GANDA 5. Rest to 9. Where will you be if you wouldn't have been watching this game? Where would you have been? The whole of Africa are glued to their phones, to their screens, watching one of the very best that the continent of Africa has got to offer. The Scorpion from Uganda taking on the GANDA-GANDA Bulldozer from South Africa in a winners final in a competition organized in Bulawayo, Zimbabwe. GANDA-GANDA breaks by hitting the second ball and equally makes a fair break. Oh no, for him, white ball is spotted. White is sunk. And as if the Zimbabwe fans have no side, they start to migrate to now supporting Caesar in their hundreds. Every time GANDA-GANDA misses or Caesar pots, they simply chant the name Caesar. Maybe they are simply supporting good pools irrespective of who plays it. Thank you for watching Atin Prince Morake. Oh, my good friend Prince Morake. How happy I am seeing you on the stream. Thank you for the hospitality you gave to me during the Holy Cup in your hometown of South Africa, especially personally taking me to stream the Caesar Aiden battle. Caesar with 3 balls left. This is a formality to this guy. He is not as fast as GANDA-GANDA, not as fast as Aiden, not as fast as Jinte, but he is more consistent than all of them in terms of how often he does what he does repeatedly with the same level of being lethal. Black is inside the pocket. Caesar 6. Caesar 7 once again. GANDA-GANDA 6. I think GANDA-GANDA should ask for a timeout, which he rightly does. Look, listen to the crowd. calling for predictions in the comments section as Caesar warms up his body in GANDA-GANDA's timeout. Caesar also uses the moment to have a timeout. Introduce yourself and talk to the viewer. Listen to the viewer. Talk to the viewers.
Hi guys. My name is Iribanya. The Iribanya himself, Amajuda Bra. Yeah, the true supporter of Caesar man. We are in business, Lighty. Watch out. GANDA-GANDA, no more GANDA-GANDA for us. Watch out. No. Here we are here to make money, not friends, Lighty. We are here to make money. We don't need friends to make money. One against the world, we can do it with Caesar man. Come on, Caesar.
You can really talk.
Come on, Lighty man.
Joseph Jairos watching from England. Tumhaire Enoth, Champion Keith, Mason Panther, Marsha Dennis, Bukenya Nelson, my good friend, Sad Carlton, Izano Firebase, Spina Shamira, Nicole Boysen, Nicole Boysen from South Africa, supporting the green machine, the national team player. Thank you for watching. Mutebi Hamkadi Kawoya Soedi. Spina Shamira once again. Mugabe Twaha. Predictions, guy. Predictions. Nakanaka says you don't see GANDA-GANDA coming back. Daai, Gulem Pendulo, Nuxidanoli Canning, Geta Elliott, Rama Ramal, Wilfred Makamba, Gary Dutch Prince, Patrick Emmanuel. Betty Tabitha asking who Caesar is. Yes, it is not done. Even if it were Caesar leading, it wouldn't still be done when the opponent is GANDA-GANDA. I mean, even if it were GANDA-GANDA leading, it wouldn't be done if the opponent is Caesar. And now that equally Caesar is leading, it is not done because the opponent is GANDA-GANDA. These are two uniquely gifted players, but very, very, very talented players. Introduce yourself, who you are, and talk to the people.
Yes, I'm Kule. They know me by the name Kule in Zimbabwe, but my real name is Kelvin Panganai. Today, I'm supporting GANDA-GANDA, but we are under pressure, guys. Caesar is on fire. He's potting balls like, I don't know. I think to me, Caesar is like #1 in the world. Today's player is...
Aren't you just excited? #1 in the world from leading in one match. He has not even won yet.
Yeah, but to me, it looks like he's going to win this tournament because the way he's playing. I don't want to lie to you guys. Caesar is the best in Africa and also to the world. Watch that guy in 3 years to come. He'll become a name. A real name, I tell you.
I will keep this voice just in case.
If Caesar win 2 games from remaining game, he has got $100 from me. Pinacho, you take me a video why I'm giving him.
You say it here.
I told you.
Okay.
I told you.
That is the Honorable Member of Parliament saying $100 for Caesar if he wins 2 more games. Caesar to break. He is targeting the second ball. Hits it well. Potts table is open. Only 1 dead ball on the entire table, and it is red. If he is to play the reds, he will start with it. He can also decide to play the yellows, which is what he's opting to do. One yellow ball is tricky, the one in the near the center pocket on the left of your screen. Table closed by Caesar, playing the yellows. Thank you for watching these videos. Thank you for always humbling me, for following me wherever I go. I am a big victim of online crime. It is the third time I am opening a page after the original page is hacked by the work of online criminals. But I always appreciate the fact that you guys look out for where I post my videos and you watch them live. It is exactly what the sport needs. Also, thank you for watching for videos from my fellow streamers. My host, Francis Mukwekwe. I'm here with William Soko. I'm here with Cravo Platinums and Under Inspection. This is accuracy at its sublime best from Caesar. For the last 4 games, he has simply been playing alone. You cannot subject a player of the level of GANDA-GANDA to this kind of humiliation. Caesar 8, GANDA-GANDA 5, race to 9. And what amazes me, he never smiles. However hard he touches his opponent, he stays looking just like this. There is your scoreboard, ladies and gentlemen. GANDA-GANDA breaks, and it is a dry break. He nods his head in disbelief, as if he knows that that is his last shot of the match. There is lots of unfinished business between the two players. It is the 4th time they are facing off. The last 3, it is GANDA-GANDA with a superior head-to-head advantage, having defeated Caesar twice, while Caesar has defeated him once. The two plan for a money match tomorrow, but it may not be possible because GANDA-GANDA's air ticket back to the OR Tambo International Airport in Johannesburg is scheduled for noon tomorrow. Therefore, a money match tomorrow is not possible. Caesar departs from Bulawayo Airport on Thursday. The only way the money match can be possible is maybe tonight. Kabanda Jimmy, thank you for watching. Pino Morosi. Nicole Boyson once again. Tabang. Ronnie Wafula. Top Seed Brian, Top Fish. Emmanuel Mokwendi. Watching from, is it Birmingham? Nyombi Sharifu. Jasper Raphael. Thank you for watching. Share this video, spread this video. Let the best of African pool be the talk of the world pool fraternity. This is exactly what this sport needs. GANDA-GANDA now in attack. He may have lost a bit of his confidence given the way Caesar has been clearing the table, as if protecting the balls from someone who wanted to steal them. Going 5-3 down and winning 5 straight frames, basically playing alone. Introduce yourself and talk to the people and how you see the match.
I'm Sandra Kumalo from Zimbabwe. As I see the match, Caesar's got a lot of fans, but GANDA-GANDA is a machine. The only machine with a color. He is a transformer. He plays around with the Maximus Prime. He transforms in his own way, like he's doing now. He's a GANDA-GANDA.
That is the biggest GANDA-GANDA fan in the arena. Supporting GANDA-GANDA all the way as he sinks in his 6th black of the match. Caesar 8, Jeremiah Green 6, rest to 9. Thank you for watching Nandu to Hilda Look. I'm returning with some Vienda for you. Mutebi Hakamada, Senyonjo Isaac, Sams, Kabanda Jimmy, Lennon Mohan, shout out to you. Ongas Kilian, Waweru Frankwell, Adi Muhammad, Mwonge Michael, Ken Kasule. As Caesar breaks, aiming at the second ball, hits it well. This time, it is a dry break from Caesar. The GANDA-GANDA fans are now re-energized. They think it is now possible. They believe that the string of games that have been won by Caesar in succession can also be won by GANDA-GANDA. It is getting tense in here. The crowd are all on their tiptoes. Some of them have excited faces from the quality of pool they are watching. Some of them are under pressure, supporting their man and worried about what is to come next. The GANDA-GANDA fans are a little more silenced because they know that their man cannot afford to blink. But yes, he has the ability not to blink. He made a comeback against Victor, who led at one time. He made a comeback against Roy. In the money match, there's a time Caesar led and GANDA-GANDA made a comeback. And yes, GANDA-GANDA is capable of winning 3 straight and is capable of winning this match. That doesn't make him favorite. If the opponent he has to beat 3 straight is Caesar. $1.8K watching live. Thank you, Africa. This is a perfect advertisement for our sport. Big thanks to you for always standing out in hundreds when these games are streamed live. This is what the players need. This is what the sport needs. The sponsorships that come into this sport are pretty much motivated by your numbers, your own gadgets, your own data bundles, your own time. Some of you are supposed to be working and yet you are watching pool. Big thanks to the organizers of this event, Queen's Sports Club, in particular, Wisdom Ndige, in particular, Tawanda, aka Tawaz, in particular, Dr. Mkondo, and all the organizing team of this tournament. Of course, a few hiccups here and there, that is only human. It is, however, a very excellent spectacle of African pool, especially with matches of this sort. It is possible for the two to face in this tournament again. It is possible. Whoever loses this match will have a chance to win 2 more games if they can win them against the guys in the losers bracket, and will have a chance to face the same opponent in the final. It is possible to have GANDA-GANDA against Caesar again in the grand final should the loser of this match outperform the other losers in the losers category. 6-8. Caesar in the lead. Uganda 8. South Africa 6. Kampala 8. Johannesburg 6. Bulu 8. Durban 6. Caesar misses. GANDA-GANDA with only one option to finish this frame. And most likely he will. Maybe not. Maybe yes. When he does his thing, he does it speedily and he does it accurate. He is not just a winner, he wins by entertaining. That is why he is such a darling of the crowd, GANDA-GANDA. He is against the black. He will sink in the black to pull another back. It has now become a game on once again. Caesar 8, GANDA-GANDA 7. Race to 9. Sami K.A., thank you for watching. Jeremiah Green, Naido to break. Very important shot. This hits the second ball. And it is a dry break. Tricky looking frame. Maybe even Nicole Boysen may not finish off this one. Evans Okacha, my good friend and commentator from Kenya, thank you very much. Welcome to the stream. Says these are time savers. I do agree with you. Too little time to play a race to 9, but too much qualitative pool. None of them is playing to the gallery. They are under pressure, but delivering under pressure. That is the difference between good players and very good players. Caesar has 6 yellows. One of them is pretty much a dead ball. That's yellow ball between red and black on the right side of your table. It's the difficult ball to pot for a player of this level. I know that what is in his mind is how to negotiate past that ball. And yet to mount up the pressure a little higher, he knows that should he fail to finish off this table, GANDA-GANDA will most likely come and equalize, take the match in a decider where momentum will be on him, since he has been the guy coming from behind. Maybe this shot is to have a cut on the yellow, which can probably open up the second yellow, which is kind of dead. He instead opens up another ball. GANDA-GANDA's game is also more open by that shot. And yet Caesar has only one option, maybe to try and make a finish. Welcome to the break and finish live page. Watching from Zambia, Kelvin Mpundu, Skele Molatsa, supporting from South Africa, waving your South African flag. What can Caesar do? For now, GANDA-GANDA can only watch and pray. The fans can only watch and fear for the unknown. Caesar will try to pot and open the dead ball. He misses the pot, and yet he opens up GANDA-GANDA's game. Even the power goes off as if in fear of what is about to come next. Only one bad ball for GANDA-GANDA. That red ball near the cushion closest to your screen, but he should not have problems spotting it, especially given the ability he has displayed all tournament long. The on and off flashes are power blackouts here, and they are not welcome news for GANDA-GANDA. They only add more pressure to him. Thank you for watching. Only for the second time since the opening of this page, we hit the 2K mark watching live. Very good publicity for our sport. I know that you will not blink, even if it gets a little dark. There is a standby generator just in case. If you are in and around Bulawayo, grab yourself the nearest cab to find and catch the last stages of this tournament, because you will surely find Caesar and GANDA-GANDA, whether in the losers or winners category. They both still have a chance, though the bigger chance will be for the player who wins this match. Trish Naido, you said Nicole Boysen is famous. Yes, she is famous. You do not play for the South African national team and you are not famous. And she's my friend too. Jerry's number one supporter wants to speak to you.
Jerry is a machine. He's a transformer. He competes with the maximum prime. He's the transformer of Africa. We call him Jerry, our own Jeremiah Prime. He's a transformer. Watch this frame. He's finishing it. They are going into a decider, of which Jerry is going to win. That's my prediction. I say Jerry is going to win this one. Watch the space.
A very, very verbalistic fan. I think she likes Jeremiah even more than Jerry's own family. That is the spirit. Albriz Kamya, you are seeing a decider, but it's not computer playing. Osbert, thank you for watching. Masole, Wadile Bekiswayo, Spina Shamila, this time under pressure. Prince Moraki, Motale Cosmas, Spina Mokanzi, Sylvester Mtunzi. Most of the names are Southern African names. People who are here in support of the GANDA-GANDA, the green machine, Jeremiah Green Naido. Once again, Chandiga Caesar 8, Jeremiah Green 7. They are racing to 9 for a place in the grand final of this ongoing double elimination comp at Queen's Sports Club in Bulawayo. And in a few seconds, live commentary will be resuming with the resumption of the match.
GANDA-GANDA is a machine of Africa, one that
So those of you watching the live stream, you need to keep alert because you are the only referees now in case someone messes with those balls. Just in case You are the first witnesses. It's just a small matter of a standby generator being lit, being started. Thereafter, we shall resume this contest. Jerry has just told me that what is happening is making him lose concentration. Yes, when the player, because the body at times start running like an engine, and when you cool it down, it takes time to start again. There we go again. We shall just wait for 20-30 minutes to ensure that this time the return of power is stable. 20-30 seconds, not minutes, as GANDA-GANDA returns. Caesar is also called upon to return to his seat. Maybe to watch GANDA-GANDA equalize. There comes Caesar. And when Caesar stepped into the arena, GANDA-GANDA didn't even take a second to come to the table. He wastes no time. He will play the red ball to get white ball for the only bad red on table, which he does. There's a little bit of difficulty in him potting and finding a good white ball in good space because the white ball is so direct. He ought to have given himself a cut on the red in order to achieve accuracy. Either way, he is able. He is GANDA-GANDA. Opts to change his mind, starts with the ball in the center pocket and fouls. With that foul, it is all sorrow in Durban and Cape Town and Pretoria, but it is all joy in Gulu and Lira and Kampala, as Caesar has a rare opportunity to qualify for the final by winning this frame and even be head started with 2 games by whoever will have won the losers bracket. Caesar for the kill. Just the little skill of a spin on the white ball to move it around 2 cushions. This is the most important frame of the match for Caesar. I am not so sure it is good enough, but if it is Caesar, I think it will work. Caesar on the black for game number 9 for the victory for the place in the grand final. Caesar wins. Yes. Congratulations, Caesar. It is one of the best performances from you this year. What can we expect of you in the final after defeating one of the tournament favorites, so that you go to the final starting with +2 in a race to 9?
I'll just continue playing my best as I did in this game, so that I maintain the best my game, and I make sure I win.
You started not so bad, and then you went 5-3 down. You then won 5 straight games and went to 8. He then won 3 and came to 7. What came to your mind when he was on the verge of equalizing?
When he was equalizing, I knew it was not going to be easy, but I was having that strong feeling that I'm still in the game, because the deciding frame I was the one breaking, so I said I had a hope.
Lastly, this is your best chance to win an international competition out of Ugandan soil. What can your fans expect of you?
Come again?
It is your best chance to win an international competition not on Ugandan soil for the first time. What can your fans expect from you in the final?
All I can say is that I will continue doing my best and make sure I make them proud. That is all.
Congratulations and thank you very much. After the final, please come back to the interview. Win or lose. This is money from the Honorable Member of Parliament from Bulawayo. $100 in $20 notes to buy water, just for water. He says it's just for water.